Okay, welcome to video number 5. Video number 5 is a video that's going to show you how to add content to your new website. I do want to forewarn you that this is probably going to be the longest video in the series of the videos that we do have because content is king and content is the most important part of the website that we are building right now. And will take the longest to put together. Excuse me. So, again, what we're going to do is now that we've uploaded our theme into WordPress, we're going to go into our dashboard. And remember that our dashboard is our main page when we log into the back end of our website. So your URL is going to be whatever your domain name is, .com/wp-admin, and you're going to go into your login page, and it'll ask you for your username and password. You log in, and you're going to see your dashboard. Okay. So just as a refresher, here's what our website looks like right now. Again, we have our name up here. Mail us, contact us. So not a lot going on here. A lot of stuff that probably wouldn't get you much attention on the web if somebody came to this. But we're going to change all that. First things first. Let's go in on the left-hand side on the menu here, and just in case you're wondering, your menu may be in the drop-down. It may look like this with just icons. If you click on this little button down here, it'll expand it so we can see exactly what we're looking at. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Appearance, and we're going to go here to Avenue Options, and we're going to click on that. And then we are going to have some options here for us. The first one is our homepage content. It's going to ask us if we want listings or if we want our blog to be displayed. We're going to go ahead and leave it on listings because we're actually going to add a couple of listings here, and you'll see that it's going to show us our listings. This theme does include a featured slider also, so it's going to ask you the number of featured listings. This is going to be the number of listings that are going to right up here. We're going to have a box here that's going to have some pictures scrolling through, and this is going to determine how many of our listings that so say we had 10 listings on our website, and we wanted to make maybe 3 or 4 of those featured. We would enter either the number 3 or 4 in here. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and enter 2. Our contact details would be our company phone number. We're going to go ahead and throw in that number, and our company email is our email address. So you're going to enter that. The 125 by 125 banner settings, this theme does come automatically with some banners. I will show you in the bonus video at the end of the video tutorials here how you can actually add some 125 by 125 pixel banners on the right side in the drop-down menu. By default, it's going to have some in there, but we can change those to if you have a lender partner that you work with, or a title company, or a home inspector, or a painter, or a stager, or whatever it may be. We can add that in here, and then you can charge people to have their banner on your website, or you can offer it as just a free service to your clients. Or I do have some people that actually exchange those. So maybe your lender partner has his or her own website. You can add a banner on their page, and you put one on yours, and you'll get traffic going both ways. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to click on Save Settings. So we've gone in and changed our website a little bit. We can go here and refresh the page, and you will see that a couple things have changed here. Our Mail Us now has our email address. Our Contact Us now has our phone number. We have the sponsors area here where we have some 125 by 125 pixel banners. Again, I'm going to show you how to change those if we want to. And you're going to see that what it had before was a blog post here. It has disappeared. So the next thing we're going to want to do to set up our website here is we're going to create a custom menu. Okay? And a custom menu is going to be right here, and it's going to have some different buttons and tabs for us, like home and about us and some different things. So we're going to go here to our custom menus page, and again, that was over here under appearance and menus. Okay, we're going to enter main menu or anything that you would like to name it, and then over here to the right we're going to click on create menu. Okay, so we now have a main menu added to our page, but if you go down here you're going to see that all we have is actually a sample page. Well, we can go ahead and add that sample page to our menu. And the good thing about custom menus is if you have a blog with different blog categories, you can actually add unique categories into your menu. So it's not just a blog, you can have specific categories like first time homebuyer blog post or something like that, or seller blog post. The next thing we want to do is we want to add a custom page for home. Basically, this is going to be a button that says home, and when people click on that, they're going to go back to your home page. So we want to name it home, and what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and we're actually going to copy your URL, okay? And we're going to highlight and paste your URL. So for the sake of this tutorial, our URL is http://example.randyyoungjr.com, and you do not need that slash on the end. You can add it if it's on there. You can leave it if not. You can, don't have to add it. So now we're going to click add to menu, and you're going to see that we have sample page and we have home page now. The cool thing with custom menus is you can click and hold down your left button on your mouse, and you can drag these to wherever you want. You can make them sub pages. So if somebody was to click on home, it'll have a sub page of sample page. So we're going to have home page and we're going to have sample page. The next thing we have to do is we have to go here to save menu, because we did make some changes, and it's going to say the main menu has been updated. So if you go here to our page and we refresh, you're going to see that it didn't change our menu. What we have to do is right here under theme locations, it says that the theme supports one menu. Select which menu you'd like to use. Well, we know that we just named it main menu, so we're going to click main menu and save. Now if we go back to our page again, our website, and we refresh that page, you're going to see right here that we now have home and sample page. Okay? If we were to click on sample page, you're going to see that we actually do have a page created already that has a bunch of sample text. Okay? So we're going to go back to home, and there we are on our home page again. So let's start off and let's add an about me page. So we're going to go to pages, click on pages here, and we're going to go right here to add new, and it's going to pull up a spot where we can add a new page. So we're going to enter our title, which is about me, okay? And this is where you would put text about you. You could showcase your areas of expertise or neighborhoods you sell in, or even buyer and seller services you offer. Okay, and you would just hit enter and text and add text and whoops, text. You could even add in your email address if I could type. You could do your phone number. Whoops. Okay, you could do all kinds of different stuff. Okay, so we've added text. You could, if you wanted to add a picture, you could add a picture here. Just click on Add Media. We're going to open up our pictures file. We're going to scroll down here. We're going to drop and drag that in here. So we have a picture. Okay, we're going to add a picture in here. You don't need a title, but you could add a title in here if you wanted to. I wouldn't add a caption. No alternate text. You don't necessarily need a description. Okay, but what we do need to look at is right here, alignment. Let's say we want to align it to the left. So when people come to that page, they're going to want to see our picture to the left. Link to a media file. I would say none on that. And then full size. Sometimes your pictures are going to be really big. Sometimes they're going to be smaller. In this instance, our full size picture only has the option to insert it in a full size. So we're going to hit Insert into Page. And you're going to see that it added our picture here to the left-hand side of all of our text. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do here is up here in the top, it's going to say Screen Options. We're going to click on that, and we're going to go here to where it says Discussion. We're going to click Discussion, then we're going to scroll down, and you'll notice that it added a discussion box down here. We want to unclick Allow Comments and unclick Allow Trackbacks and Pingbacks to this page. Basically, we want WordPress is a blog system, okay? And by default, every page has a feature installed on it that people can comment on those pages, regardless if it's a page or a blog post. Well, obviously, with our About Me page, we don't really want somebody commenting on that page. It's basically there just for information. So we do not want people to be able to comment. So we unclick Allow Comments. So the next thing we're going to do is go over here to where it says Publish, and we're going to click Publish. Okay? So there you go. It's published the page. But now if we go back to our website again and we refresh, okay, we've refreshed our page, we don't have an About Me page. Well, why is that? That's because we have to go back over to our menus again. Remember, we created a custom menu. So we're going to go to Appearance, and we're going to go to Menus. And down here in our Menus section, you're going to see that our pages now have an About Me one here. So we're going to click that, and we're going to hit Add to Menu. Now, if we wanted to leave it right where it's at, so it would say Home Page, Sample Page, About Me, we could, but we want it to be the second one. We want it to be Home, About Me, and then our sample page, which we will delete in a minute. We're going to hit Save Menu. Then we can go back to our website again. We can refresh it, and you're going to see there's an About Me page here now. So you can click the About Me page, and voila, look, it's got a picture. Not a very good picture, by the way. The guy's pretty ugly. And a bunch of information here, and exactly what we just typed. Now you can go in and play with the formatting. You can add hyperlinks, so if somebody clicked on this, it would go right to your email. You don't have to have your contact information here since you do have it up here also. But you can add anything you want. You could add additional pictures. You could add all kinds of things about you. You could have pictures of your wife and kids, or your husband and kids, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be. What you like to do. Be as personal as possible. I would say that the more you can relate to your potential clients, the better. So, you are a real person and you do want them to know that there are things you enjoy in life. So, anyways. All right. So we've done that. The next thing we want to do is we want to add some listings. So let me go back for 1 second. On pages, you can add as many pages as you want. Take away as many pages, whatever. You could add a testimonials page. Really anything you'd want to add. So the next thing we want to do is we want to click on listings. Okay. And we're going to see there's no listings found. Well, let's add a listing. Okay. So here we are in the add listing section. And we're going to call this 1234 your street. Okay. We're going to go and type in some text. This is where you would put information about the property for sale or rent. This can be as detailed as you want. Okay? So again, you can type all kinds of things here, and we'll just type some gibberish. Okay? Okay? So we've added a bunch of information here about this property. Property ID number. You don't have to add one, but I used to put in just the address of the property. Okay. How many baths does this property have? Well, we're going to call it 2. Garages, 3-car garage. Our asking price, we're going to do $299, $990. Okay. Again, our discussion box down here, we're going to want to unclick allow comments and unclick allow trackbacks. Okay. Then what we want to do is we want to go over here, and the first thing we want to do is set a featured image. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click on, let's use the Haymarket picture. Oops. So we're going to drop and drag a picture into here. And this is actually a fairly large picture. So it's going to take a few minutes to upload this picture here. So bear with me for 1 second. Halfway done here. Now I would recommend that if you're going to have a lot of pictures that you possibly resize those pictures to make them smaller. There's a way to do it within WordPress too, and we can show you that in a bonus video as far as pictures go. But really for this video we're just going to be adding some miscellaneous content. So picture's about done uploading, and as soon as it pops up here, bingo, our picture's there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and you don't have to worry about anything other than use the button down here that says set featured image. So then what you notice down here in the bottom corner here is we have a featured image. It's the historic Haymarket water tower downtown. Something I like. The other thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to make sure this is a featured property. Okay? So we clicked on featured. Then what we're going to do is hit publish. And you notice there were some other things here. Area, range, location, all those things. We're going to go in and change those right now. So over here in the listing section, you're going to see something that says area. We're going to click on that, and we're going to have some options here as far as area, being able to add areas. So this is the Haymarket. We're going to add it. and we're going to hit add area. You don't need to worry about anything else. So country club is another area that we want to add. Hit add area. We can do south. We can do north. We'll do Capitol Beach. You could do neighborhoods, all kinds of stuff. So these are all going to be different areas that we can add our listings. Then we're going to go over here to price range. Range is the range of pricing for our properties. So we're going to do 0. We'll do 0 to 100,000. Okay. And we're going to add that new range. Then we're going to want to do $100,000 and $1 to 200,000. Okay. And add that new range. We'll do 200,000 and $1, oops, to 300,000. Okay. We will do 2 more. We'll do 300 and $1 to 400. And you can do any range you want here. And then we're going to do 400,000 and $1 plus, or and up. How about that? 400,000 and $1 and up. Okay. So you'll see here that we've added all these different price ranges. So now we're going to have on our page, I'll show you, we're going to have a drop-down menu with all these different price ranges. And those ranges, again, can be whatever you want them to be. Okay? So location. You can do different locations. This is kind of like the same as area, or you could possibly do school districts, any kind of location you'd want to add. It could be city. So we're going to just say Lincoln is a location. We're going to say Havelock is a location. We'll put Crete as a location. We'll do Seward as a location. Hickman as a location. And we'll just do Eagle as a location. Oh, yeah, okay. So, again, you can add any of the locations, like I would suggest city-wise, that you wanted in there. So, again, you'll see over here we've added all these locations. Next, we're going to do property type. Typically, these are going to be like ranch. Add property type. 2-story. Multi-level. They could be townhomes. They could be condos. Anything you want. Apartments. Anything you want. Okay. Again, we've added all these into our property type. Listing type. All right, these are already preset in here for you, and I would, for the sake of this video, just to make it quicker, we're going to leave it, but it's set up automatically with featured, reduced, and sold listings. Okay, we're going to leave that. We do want to make sure we have featured. And in bedrooms, we'll do 1 bedroom, we'll do 2 bedroom, we'll do 3 bedroom, we'll do 4 bedroom, and we'll do 5 bedroom. You can make these ranges. You can do whatever you want as far as bedrooms go. Okay? So let's do one more thing before we go back to our page and look. Let's go to listings. And you'll see that here's the listing that we've added right here. Let's just click on quick edit. Okay? And here's your title. This is the URL. And I'll show you that in a second. You'll see that it's published. Allow comments is unchecked. And we're going to go ahead and click, well, we know this is in the Haymarket. Okay. Let's just, for the sake of this, say that it's north too. This property is $101,001 to $200,000. It's located in Lincoln, and we'll call this one a 2-story. It's a featured property that has 3 bedrooms. Okay. Then we're going to go over here, right here where it says update, and we're going to click update. Okay. So then if we actually go into and hit edit on our listing, not quick edit, but edit, on the right hand side here, you're going to see that before these were all blank. And now we have all these areas we can select. Okay. So we have that. Now if we go back to our page and we hit home, or if we had to hit refresh, we could do that. We're going to see, voila, here a featured listing popped up. Says it's featured. 1234 Your Street. This is where you put information. You can see that it's got a price, location, property type, all kinds of different stuff. On the right hand side here, I want to point out that we can hit browse listing. All of those things that we entered are part of this now. But the cool thing about this is if you don't have a property and you didn't add or click on the listing type, so like Lincoln, type of listing, featured, sold, price range. If you didn't click on that price range, you're not going to show those properties in there. They're not going to give you that option. But if we were to go drop down and hit Lincoln, you're going to see that it's going to give us all the properties listed in Lincoln. We can hit check this listing. Okay. And here it is, 1234 Your Street. Price, location, property, bedroom, size, all kinds of different stuff. Here's where all the information is going to be about our listing. And then if you hit contact me now, it's going to, whatever your email address is that we put in when we set up the website, you hit contact me now and it's going to open up a page to send you an email directly. So all those leads are going to come straight to you. So another reason why I like your own website is because if you have a company website, there's a lot of times those company website leads tend to go to the company and not directly to the agent. And they will divide those up how they see fit. But with this page, all those leads are going to come straight to you. Okay? So there we have our featured listing. That one's featured. Okay? Let's just go back in and let's add one more listing just for the fun of it. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 3, 4, 5, 6. Your Street. Content goes here. Great. Whoops. Great. Property. Excellent location. Close to schools. You could list the schools, so let's say LPS. We could list different schools. We could do all kinds of different stuff. Okay. Over here, we're going to say this is in the country club area. This is 300 to 400. It's Lincoln. We're going to call it a ranch. We're going to say it's a featured property with 4 bedrooms. We'll then go back over here. We want to uncheck these. Asking price is going to be $299.9. Garage is 2, bath is 2, property ID number was 2345. If you have an MLS number, you could add that in here. You could add anything you really wanted to in these listing pages. And we're going to go down here and we want to click on Set Featured Image. I'm going to go in here. Let's see what we can find for pictures. It would be easier. We're going to do that picture. And we will do this picture. Whoops. We'll do this picture as my featured image. So just, again, you'll see that that picture was a lot smaller, so it uploaded a lot quicker. But here it is. Over here to set featured image. And there's our featured image. Now the other thing you can do is if you wanted to add pictures, additional pictures to this page, go down to another line, click on Add Picture, click there. You don't necessarily need a title on the picture. Over here, let's say we want none because we don't necessarily need it aligned. Attachment, we don't need it to be a link to another picture. And we'll do medium and insert into post. So there it has a picture. Okay. And our actual listing. So we'll go here and hit publish. We'll go back over to our page. We're going to refresh our home page. Okay. And voila! We have 2 listings now. They're both featured listings. Great. Fantastic. We've got our listings up and rolling. You can see here that I've added a picture about this property. Are you interested in this property? 2345. That's the listing number you put on there. Okay. So we have all kinds of stuff going on here. We've got listings, featured. We can go back in and click on listings on the left hand side here. Click on listings. We could quick edit this. We could go down and say, you know what, this property is now reduced. Quick edited that. So the property is now reduced. Update. Go back to our website here. Refresh. Okay. Our drop-down menu. We have ranch, 2-story, bedrooms 3 and 4, location, price range, type of listing. We added reduced to that one, so hey, look, we know that that's a reduced property. So that's how to add listings and content to your site. You can see it's actually pretty easy. So we've added 2 listings. We've added a new page for About Me. We added an About Me page. You can do a testimonial. You can do all kinds of different stuff. The last thing I want to show you how to do here is our widgets. So if you go back to our website, we'll go home here. The right side here, everything below these sponsor buttons is actually all widgets. Okay? Well, what is a widget? Well, if you go over here to the left on Appearance and click Widgets, widgets are they're areas that you can change to your liking. Okay? So the first widget there that you'll see is a search bar. Here's our sidebar, here's our footer. Okay? Click on sidebar and you see that it says search, but it didn't have a title. We're going to type in search and hit save. Okay? We go back to our site here and you'll see right here, this is the search one. We're going to reload our page and you'll see that now it has a title that says search. You can search the site, anything you want. But let's say we have recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, meta. Well, let's say we don't want the recent post one. We want to get rid of recent posts. Over here on the right hand side it says recent posts. You can do one of 2 things. You can click on it and left click and hold and drag it out of here over here. Okay? Or if you wanted to be able to use this widget later, but not necessarily right now, right here's an inactive widget area. Okay? You wanted to keep everything in the widget, but you don't necessarily want to use it right now, but maybe later. We can actually bring it down and drop it in here to inactive widgets and put it there. So now you see that it's in inactive widgets, and it actually has removed it from this area here. So if we go back to our page, you see that it says search, recent posts, and recent comments. If we refresh that page, voila! Recent posts is gone, but recent comments is still there. So we changed the widget. Okay? Well, let's say we don't want any of these widgets. So we're going to drop and drag all these widgets out of here. Let's say we just want to add something that says about me. Okay? Whoops. Hello. My name is Randy Young Jr. I help build real estate websites for the best real estate professionals in the world. Okay, so we've added that about me. Hit save. Can minimize that one if we wanted to. We're going to go back to our example website here. So here's all of our widgets here. We're going to refresh this page. And what do you know? Those are all gone, and we have an About Me one. It says, hello, my name is Randy Young Jr. I help build real estate websites for the best real estate professionals in the world. Okay? Well, if you look down here, we have archives and another meta section. We don't necessarily need the meta section. You can if you want to. But that widget is the footer widget here. And you'll see, but there's nothing here. I'm confused. The other one had all those widgets in there. This one doesn't have it, but it still has information there. Well, that's because by default, the theme is set up to have those widgets there. But let's say we wanted to... We set up a custom menu before, right? Here's our custom menu widget. Let's say we wanted to bring this custom menu widget over here and put it in the footer. We're going to name it menu. And then you'll see there's a drop-down box here. We only have one. We only have main menu. And we're going to hit save. Okay, and it has saved that widget. So we're going to go back over here. You're going to see this. We're going to refresh this page. What do you know? Those are all gone, and now we have a custom menu down here that people can click on. About Me. Goes to my About Me page. We can go home. And go home. Okay. And the cool thing is you can set up as many custom menus as you want. So maybe you want to have a menu of just your blog, important blog categories. You could do that, and you could name it blog categories, and you could have 3 or 4 or 5 or 100 different blog categories here, whatever you want. And there's 4 widget areas here. Here's 1, here's 2, 3, and 4. You don't necessarily see them, but back here you can add up to 4 widget areas in the footer. So we're going to add random text here in this one. We're going to scroll down. We're going to hit save. And you'll see that it's named random. We're going to go back over here. We're going to refresh our page. You're going to see that we added random, and it's got some text. Okay. Now, there's different things we can do. We can add some different plugins. The next video, we're going to cover just specifically plugins. A lot of the plugins you're going to add are going to add different widgets. So, for instance, there's a Facebook plugin. If you wanted to add Facebook on here, there's actually a widget where you can put Facebook. You can put Twitter. You can have your Twitter feed. You can show your most recent tweets. all kinds of different stuff. A contact me one. There's one that we can actually enter pictures. So if you wanted to put pictures over here, we can do that, or pictures down here. Basically, anything you wanted to add, we can add with plugins. And plugins are just different things that we can add content into our site, into pages, into widgets, all kinds of different stuff. So that will be the next video. But for the sake of this video, to make it as short as possible, that is how we add content into our website. Now, I know that may be a little bit confusing, but if you do have questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to assist in helping you put together some of that stuff or answer any questions you may have. So I thank you for watching this video. Sorry for the length of it, but we've added a couple listings. We added a custom page. We did a custom menu. We updated our theme options. We did quite a bit here. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, info@randyyoungjr.com. Visit the website, randyyoungjr.com. Take a look at any of the videos. Feel free to pause and stop and rewind and go back and do whatever you need to do to get all these things added into your site. Hope everybody has a great day and enjoys putting together some content and listings into their website. Thank you. Have a